Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing, let me see, a general collective reading for the week of the 1st of December to the 7th of December for the zodiac sign of Taurus. So, the way I do my readings is, let me see. It's basically a general collective reading. It's a smaller portion of it because it's, for the zodiac sign of Taurus. Um, so, take what resonates. What doesn't resonate, leave. If it resonates a couple of weeks later, days later, whatever, months later, years later, if you find this years later, then that's the time you're supposed to find it. Let me see. If you like the videos, please hit like, subscribe, and share. And if you are under the age of 18, sorry, I gotta go do the legal thing. If you're under the age of 18, you should not be on this site. These cards have full frontal nudity, although they don't have any sexual connotation to them. And besides, if you're 18, you shouldn't be on a tarot card site anyways. So, like I said, if you like the video, like, subscribe, and share. You have no idea how much it builds the channel. So I'm going to start the read for with a spirit animal oracle. And I do pre-shuffle my deck so you don't have to listen to this for the next 20 minutes. Okay. And the beaver spirit. It's lay a solid foundation. And there we go. Okay, and I use oracle cards because they are very powerful messages in and of themselves, but they work in conjunction with the tarot card read. It's just like, it's amazing. You'll understand it when you watch it. Okay, so I'm going to pull two cards from the Angels and Ancestors oracle cards. There we go. And the first one is the Mirror Guardian, and it's take time to reflect. Okay. Okay, Spirit, guide my hands. Spirit, guide my hands. Spirit, guide my hands. And then we have the Elder, and it's telling you to move beyond your ancestral patterns. Okay, and these cards will come up, or should. I mean, sometimes they don't, but most of the time they do. I do a 5-position spread with the Celtic Tarot, and this is the tarot portion of the reading. I do the past, the present, the advice from Spirit, and the most probable outcome if you follow Spirit's advice. Wow. In the past, you have the 10 of Cauldrons. It's cups in other decks. That's happiness. This is, you had love and happiness with somebody, and these two people are sitting on a beach looking at these children and envisioning what it's going to be like when they have their own. Okay, it's the little pink houses for you and me, white picket fence, 2.5 kids and a dog. Although nobody wants to have a child, but maybe if one's just in a nap. Okay, so the card that came out for the present is the the 6 of Pentacles, and that's balance. If you look at the card over his head, the scales are just hanging there by magic, and they're perfectly balanced. He's balanced on those rocks. He's giving to charity, basically. But he doesn't know what he's giving to. And to be balanced, I think that the premise of this card is be cautious what you're giving your money to. There's nothing wrong with giving to charity. There's nothing wrong with any of that. But there is if you are not doing it properly. Like, do you know why these people need it? Or are you just giving it to make yourself feel better? Did you buy your child a computer when they really just needed to spend time with you? If you're doing that, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons and it's not going to work out. But this is very balanced energy. So if you're putting, and it doesn't have to be money, when they're talking about abundance, it can be your knowledge. You can be teaching children. You can be teaching people how to read at the library. You can be donating your time. It doesn't have to be just your money. But you need to be balanced, and you need to know why you're doing it, not just because, okay, I have this and I'm doing this, and because there's no balance in that. Okay, your future is the Empress. In this card, it's called the Mother. And if you look here, she has the scythe is still beside her. That's what they used to cut the wheat with. She's very pregnant. Her card is the phallic symbol. Her throne. If you look behind her, there's still some wheat that hasn't been harvested. This is the river of life, and what she's doing is she's dropping acorns in there so that she can they may not need oaks where she's at, but she's going to drop the acorns and they're going to fall where they lie, and they could produce one massive oak tree, or they could produce an entire forest of oaks. She is abundant. She's pregnant. She's got 1 foot in the water. She's got 1 foot on land. She's balanced. She is the perfect nurturer. If you acquire this card, of course, obviously she's very fertile, abundant. So, obviously, if you're a female and you don't want children, be aware that can be a prediction for that. So take precautions. But other than that, this is somebody that wants to build and create. It's an awesome sign. All right. So, Spirit's advice. I'm going to put that card off to the side because I don't understand it, but I think this may be... It doesn't make any sense. It's telling you to face your fears. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. This Seven of Swords, it didn't make sense when I first got it because of the cards in the beginning. This is somebody from your past. This is somebody that you are looking back with regret. You were doing this. You were just giving, and you weren't paying attention to what you had, and what you had was the Empress. And if you're very cautious, you may be able to do that. But you're looking back with regret. And you need to face those fears. Because, there's a lot worse monsters in that lake than that. And besides that, that little dragon and that wolf or dog, they're both mesmerized by the same moon. You can face those fears and just walk right by them. Because... yeah, you definitely looking back with regret. And sometimes situations happen and it is what it is. So you have to end a cycle. This will be the end of a cycle. And I think if you end the cycle, since this is your future card, then it would look like you get her. And I think the problem, or well, well, actually, this is a culmination of this. The Ace I'm sorry, the Knight of Shields. Sorry, it's called Pentacles and other decks. He's very slow. He's very meticulous. He dots his I's, crosses his T's. I'm not going to go into all of it, but I mean, he doesn't make a move without knowing what he plays 4D chess. Everybody else is down here playing checkers, me included. They're up there playing 4D chess. This guy's been through it, knows what he's doing, and he does it very, very methodically. Okay? And slowly. But he's the one that he crosses the finish line. Not all, the other knights don't always do that. You know, I mean, they're knights. Sometimes they don't make it. They make mistakes. So, and I think what you're seeing with that knight is the beaver spirit. Whatever he's doing, he's laying a solid foundation. He's taking the time to reflect, whereas he did not do it in the present. He is doing it, or he will be, as soon as he faces these fears. If you do take Spirit's advice, remember? And then you move beyond your ancestral patterns. Alright? Oh, this is really interesting. So, I'm going to pull some from the Wizard's Tarot and see what's going on here. Okay, please clarify the Ten of Cauldrons. Okay, the King of Wands. He's somebody that's very in touch with his emotions. He knows what he feels. He feels it. But he's a king. And but he's also a man. Okay, and when I say that, okay, please understand that you can be a female and be running on this energy. It's the energy of the card. We all embrace male and female. So, and it kills me when I have to stop and explain that, because people just get all upset about it, and it's like, if you're coming to me for answers and I'm telling you to embrace the energy of the card. You have male energy inside of you. You have female energy inside of you. I don't care who you are. Very few people, no, everybody has male or female and female energy. So, what's, anyway, I'm getting off that subject. This guy, he's emotions, okay? He's a king. He has a kingdom to take care of. So he may have emotions. He may love you. He may love you, worship the ground that you walk on, and you might never know it. He may never tell you, because it is not in the kingdom's best interest for anybody to know. Or he may be trying to keep you safe. He may love you and may want to make you his queen. He may adore you. But if he feels that you're in danger because, well, not necessarily because you're pregnant, but I mean, because you are this person, he'll never let anybody know, including you, how he feels, because he won't endanger you. And this is where he comes into knowing this kind of power. And let's see. Well, for heaven's sakes, I'm having trouble with that. Okay, so it's that kind of love. He's also this kind of king. Again, he is running a kingdom. He's very analytical and he's very intelligent. He knows what's going on and when. And sometimes he knows when not to show his emotions. Okay, because that could, again, be to keep you safe. I mean, so, there we go. For the Six of Shields, we have the Two of Wands. So, he's very balanced, but he does have plans. He's making plans, okay? He's not talking about it. He's not telling anybody. Yeah, he's in the planning stage. Because he does want this Empress. Because she is the Empress. And so, any king would want that. She embodies the energies of all the queens. And so, any king would want to be the Emperor. So, he's already got a good start. Because he's showing the ability to handle two of the king's energies. And he does. This apparently is love because this is the Two of Cups. All right. Please clarify the Mother. Please guide my hands. Please clarify the Mother. Please clarify the Mother. Oh, yeah. So if he comes in at you, he's coming in as a page. He's going to come in as a very childlike, innocent love, or a very understated, but it will be a communication. Maybe you're the only one that understands it. Because he's been through this. This Five of Cups is horrible. He has spilled 3 cups. He couldn't get past it. He's devastated. And he can't see the cups behind him, but he's starting to see the light. See, here he's protecting and guarding. He's looking out for everybody else's best interest while he's grieving the loss of this. Can you imagine grieving the loss of this? This is your everything. Alright. Please clarify Spirit's advice. Oh yeah, you have a lot of conflict around. And that's why he's looking back with regret. Apparently he left that Empress, or who is now the Empress, a little unprotected, even though it's like people kind of know. But he does want this Ten of Pentacles. He wants that multi-generational abundance. And he is facing his fears. And his reward is he's getting an abundant new beginning. And he is closing this cycle. He's getting his wish fulfillment. But, or he's closing his cycle, he should get his wish fulfillment. Which would be her, obviously. And he's learning. He's learning a lot on the way. And at the bottom of the deck, he has clarity. He understands it now. He didn't understand it before. He understands it now. Okay. And let's see. He understands it now. It's a different type of love. It's he would sacrifice the ability to be with her to keep her safe. And I don't think Spirit wants you to do that, because Spirit's telling you to be the Knight of Pentacles and move methodically forward. You need to have clarity on this. You better end the cycles. It is time to reflect. It's telling you to get out of this energy and think. Okay, because you need to lay a solid foundation. And most of all, it's telling you to be patient. Because we have patience with Archangel Jophiel. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Okay? one more. Guide my hands, please. Guide my hands, please. Guide my hands. And gentleness. And it's telling, it's saying, this is Archangel Sandalphon. It's be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Okay? And the bottom of the deck is leadership, which you obviously have here with these kings and that Hierophant. And it's to Archangel Gabriel. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Okay. And like I said, this is a general collective reading. I mean, I'm getting like 3 or 4 different distinctive avenues for this reading, but that's the part about take what resonates for you. Like I said, if you like the reading, please hit like, subscribe, and share. And hit the bell icon because I can give you notification of future videos. But I hope you liked it. It's these are where I'm working on getting the extendeds ready. It's just I do have a full-time job, so or more than a full-time job. So sometimes it's a little difficult to get anything done. And I'm trying to work on getting this on a serious schedule where we're not having scattered energy, because I just love this. So I hope you do too. Please hit like, subscribe, and share. And remember, you're going to get you're going to get clarity. You're methodically moving forward to lay this foundation, and I just have a good feeling about it. Anyways, like, subscribe, share, and you have a great night, and thank you for watching. I'm sorry the video was so long.